resilient. We'll see just how resilient here in the semifinal. Right away, clean pass down the line. Todd taking the net first, and Waters finds the opening.
That exact pattern was practiced about 15 times this morning. Bang. Practice, take it right to the court.
Wow. And she'll punish you if you keep it 4 feet short of the baseline.
Yeah, I want to see if Parris wants to come forward today or sit back. She came forward early, obviously, on the first rally. Got past, and sometimes that takes your courage away, seeing that happen so early.
Side out.
That's a nice pass. Took a little bit off of it, angled it. Well done from Parris Todd.
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot. The one thing Anna-Leigh is tall, so there are openings. Her approach shots, if they're short, you have to make that every time to win today because she is in not a good position coming forward.
Point.
Nice sequence for Parris Todd. Ties it early. Yesterday, we saw Waters pushed against Catherine Parento.
1-1.
And then stormed 10 straight points after being down 8-1. Talk about stealing that courage.
What a shot. And we have seen Anna-Leigh all week, and over the last several, I've watched her practice this as well. Drop shots a ton. Yesterday, even in doubles, we saw that from her. So she is using the front part of the court very impressively.
1-1. Side out.
Last time these two met was in the Grand Slam semifinal in Atlanta. Waters cleaned up in 2, 11-2, 11-9. Met in the final this year as well.
1-1.
Todd actually hasn't gotten a game off of her since that epic battle. Actually, I take that back in 2024.
See, I like the idea of Parris, when in trouble, trying to drop the ball and get back into position instead of a wild pass. Just wasn't able to make it there.
1-1. Point.
Fans had to adjust those alarm clocks to meet our start time here, too. So they were lined up and filling in nicely here early today. What a community.
Yeah, so true. Great point. What an approach for Waters. Yeah, not only the pace, but shape, too.
Yeah, and the emphasis on a deep return. Parris knows that coming into this, and if she doesn't, it's going to be rallies that look like that.
Another dropper.
Point.
Todd can't get there in time.
Because even if she does, to get that ball up and down in a hurry, somewhere that Anna-Leigh can't get to, is really difficult. So I love this addition. I mean, this is the thing. The GOAT keeps adding new tricks.
Another one. So how do you adjust if you're Todd? Can you adjust?
You certainly can, because the problem with that is that ball did not bounce, so she took it out of the air. So you can't anticipate a drop shot from there because she can hit that deep. So your shot is what gave her that. Now, most players aren't dropping that today.
Yeah, exactly.
Anna-Leigh is now, so... Goodness.
That angle. So Todd goes middle, then brings her out wide, and Waters responds with that.
Yeah, because if you bring her out wide, but it's not scary, meaning Anna-Leigh can get there, she can take your angle and make it way more severe, and
6-1
pays the price there. And so now you know I better hit a great return, and it just compounds.
7-1.
Oh, my.
Point.
From the forehand wing, too. There's no space to go. You close, you take the net, and then she still passes you. You stay back at the baseline. She finds angles. She drops on you.
8-1.
That's why she hasn't lost in
Yeah,
500 days.
it's got to be frustrating on the other side every single time.
Just unbelievable from Anna Leigh there. I mean, Parris played a perfect point and has to go pick the ball up and send it back. And that is what Caitlin Christian has here in this tournament.
Nice. Smoked a volley. That's one way to do it for Parris Todd.
Yeah, and I think you're not going to beat her from the baseline as good as Parris's groundies are. So you just have to come in and know you're going to get past some of the time. And it's soul crushing because it happens and you don't even touch it.
Ooh. Oh, a little unpredictability from Todd with the drop volley.
So use what she's doing and throw it right back at her. Because, again, you'll see the fellas do a lot of that with the cat and mouse. But Anna Leigh does not have the reach to cover that, so that's perfectly played from Parris.
Point.
Waters on the drop attempt there.
And that's the adjustment she made immediately. All right, you're going to do what I've been doing? Fine. So her first step was forward instead of sideways and was there with ease.
9-3.
Nice step.
Side out.
There it is again for Todd. Holds Waters to 9.
Three 9. Side out.
Great shot in mind. Couldn't execute.
That's got to be made. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, Anna Leigh hit a very good shot, but you were ahead in the rally off of a beautiful inside-out approach shot. So make her hit a shot like that, and you don't have to do that much with the volley. I think that's the only difference there. Anna Leigh's way off the court.
Replay.
Yes. Replay. It hit the bar. So hit the bar on the way down. We often talk about it bouncing and then hitting it. So that's the same idea, only it never bounced. It's got to hit the ground twice. That time it hit 0 before it hit the bar. So replay.
Ooh, drop volley again. Todd just leaning a little bit back. Couldn't get there.
Yeah, and Parris sent most of her groundies to the middle of the court on that one, not to give an angle to get one that's worse. That did not work.
Game point for Waters.
10-3.
Approaches to the middle that time, and Waters runs away with game 1, 11-3. That's how many days it's been since Anna Leigh's last loss in singles, and we remind you that loss came at, what, 11:30 p.m. at night in Dallas. She doesn't want to talk about it anymore, but 42-0 in finals since losing to who else but Parris Todd in June of 2022. But Waters continues to separate herself as the best, even though the field continues to rise too.
Yeah, the problem is the field is rising, and they certainly are rising in other places, in women's doubles specifically, as we talked about at the top of the show. But here, they haven't been able to find the combinations of shots necessary to beat her.
Yeah, that's the endless mystery in women's singles.
Point.
Ooh, right idea, though. Waters on the run.
Yeah, and obviously our congratulations, newly married Kate
Yes.
Fahey has started to push, has grabbed that #2 spot.
Yep.
So we'll see if that can continue, because she has the pace and tenacity to hang at the baseline.
She does. She also was the last player to push Waters in a final.
Yes.
Leigh conceding that she thought she would have lost that match in Cincinnati had Fahey pulled it out in the second. Wow.
Correction, side out.
Full throttle.
And took that on the rise, actually. So go ahead and come in. I'm not even going to give you one extra step.
One zero. Point.
Just back for Todd.
Two zero. Side out. Zero two.
Oh, my. Again, that pace variation with the angle from Waters.
And that's just so smart, and that's the beauty of the drop shot. And also that one, like Parris is at the net, and if that was hit with pace, she could get there. But falling away as that shot was, that's just a smart choice, and
2-0.
Nothing Parris could do.
Point.
The way update from Grandstand. Brooke Buckner had game point at 10-4.
Yes, she did.
And then game one ended 12-10.
3-0.
Our very own Adam Stone on the call over on Grandstand. If you want to catch the action, play-by-play Adam Stone. Let's do it. Nice.
I mean, magnifique Parris right there. That is angle to angle, and get out the protractor. My goodness, that was spectacular. Let's see if a shot like that can just insert just a little confidence.
0-3.
Oh.
Point.
Okay.
Count it.
That was the one she missed that was open on the first rally, so well done. And off the tape, sometimes that'll throw your rhythm off. So nice, just in the moment, resetting.
1-3.
Oh.
Side out.
Break off the tape.
And showed her the open paddle face, like I'm going to hook it past you, and then went up the line. That was pretty, and nice disguise in that shot.
Point.
Waters was on it.
Yeah, so Annalise stayed, and Parris hit it back where she was, had a chance to go down the line. And, you know, Brooks halfway home to make the final. She was a player within these 500 days who had Annalise in deep, deep trouble, a game in 9, and couldn't get to the finish line because her pace is extraordinary, too, when it's on.
Which feels insane. I mean, Parenteau in that spot yesterday. You're up 8-1.
Yes.
You need 3 points to just finish it off, and Waters just finds that next level.
1-4.
Oh,
Point.
denied by the guaranteed rate sign. Todd.
And you don't get
another.
extra points for hitting that. Yeah, but I love the fact that Parris she threw the loopy serve and got a loopy return. You have got to hammer
2-4.
that and come in. So those are just the little moments. I love the way she played that rally.
Waters forcing Todd's hand. Painting the corners earns a short ball.
I mean, was told that Parris was interested in getting more steps in this morning, so just ran her from corner to corner. Annalie's ready to serve, and Parris isn't anywhere near. Watch this. Watch it. Oh.
Similar to the paddle tap.
4-2.
Yes, indeed.
Or almost lack thereof after game one.
And look what happened there. When you're in your rhythm ready to serve, then goes off the tape and wide, especially with somebody who's working on a new approach to it. So
I'd love to dive into those nuances in a moment. Oh, nice close for Todd. Pulls within one.
yeah, and I like the way, I would say that Parris can get more spin and pace off of her backhand at times than Leigh. So any cross court that way is something that if I'm Parris, I'm trying to get that, because that backhand she hit down the line was awesome.
3-4. Point.
Yes, wide. Todd ties it at 4.
And again, it was her backhand pace. So
Timeout receiver, 4-4.
yeah, using the
Time
pace
in.
of the backhand impressively here. See if she can keep
4-4.
that going. We'll see if Leigh funnels more to the forehand side here.
I'm sure she will. Right on cue.
Side out.
And gets a miss. So, I mean, those little adjustments, chestnut checkers here, matters greatly.
4-4. Point.
And a gimme for Waters to run away with. Back on top by 1.
Yeah, so when you retreat like that, I mean, she almost has to hit it to you because you don't have that solid base, so you can't have that explosive step
5-4.
either side of you.
Side out. Four, 5.
Oh, no way. Waters on the run. Sick.
Yeah, and that's the shot she knows she's hitting well before she gets to it, too. So the paddle preparation is there on the run.
5-4.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Point. Referee count.
Stepping on that right foot to really crack a backhand. So I want to see if she does that or swings all arms.
Oh.
Point.
Got it. Waters fends off a nice groundy from Todd.
Eight, 4. Point.
2 points. And Waters moves on to the final.
9-4. Point.
Well, the other layer to this, Dave, is Parris has another match today.
She sure does.
In women's doubles in a big one, playing with Hurricane Tyra Black against
Timeout receiver, 9-4.
Georgia Johnson and Rachel Rohrabacher. So the carryover for that,
Correction,
we'll have to
10-4.
monitor as Todd will take a timeout.
I mean, the good news for her is you have the underline, all caps, elite mover by your side.
Yeah.
So if we need to divvy up the court a little differently than we intended, that is not a bad thing. And I believe you mentioned a named Storm. Well, the Hurricane is named Tyra by her side later. So certainly, again, I'm playing doctor when I shouldn't be. Ankles tend to swell up a little bit after you roll it. So the care between now and that match is going to be really important, just so that she plays without thinking, because you don't want to think about your feet.
Right.
You just get to the ball.
Time in.
Right now,
10-4.
obviously, she's thinking about it.
Match point for Waters. Oh.
Side out.
Kind of a funky short hop dropper there from Waters. Todd gets out of it. Saves one match point.
4-10.
Yeah, I'm just glad this does not look like some sort of catastrophic injury for her.
Yeah, when she was
Side
laying on the
out.
ground, I was a little worried about that, but seems to be okay.
10-4.
Match point number 2 for Waters.
Point game match.
500 days, count it, since Annalie Waters has lost a match in singles, and that run will continue here in Virginia Beach. She's moving on to Championship Sunday.
Yeah, before the injury, she was in control of this, and then that just made it almost impossible for Parris. She's going to be tough to beat in the final, no matter who gets through on the other court.
We're going to step aside for just a moment. When we return, Hannah Johns will join us courtside for a conversation with the world's best. Annalie Waters has yet to lose a match in 2025. She's the undisputed queen of consistency. And oh yeah, it's been 500 days now since she's lost a match in singles. Just insane numbers as Annalie moves on to Championship Sunday. Hannah Johns is with her courtside now.
Well, tough to have an injury overshadow the triumph of today, headed to yet another final. Tell me about this match out there.
Yeah, I felt like in the second game, Parris was starting to gain some momentum at 4-4. I think I got a .54, and then at 6-4, she unfortunately fell. I know what it's like to have an ankle injury in singles, so I hope she feels better and recovers quickly, but ankle injuries are tough. But yeah, unfortunately, she wasn't able to put her best stuff out at the end because of the ankle, but like you said, I'm very happy to be moving on to Championship Sunday. Wish her the best, but I'm excited to move on.
Well, Annalie, your offense is so great at that kitchen line, but I've also seen you debut that drop shot. It's been really, really helpful in these matches. How much have you been working on that shot?
My mom's been wanting me to hit it for years, and I've just been very stubborn to not hit it in matches, but it was because I wasn't very comfortable with it, so we've been working on it a lot. And I feel like it's given me more length at the line because now I'm reaching with one hand and trying to angle off some droppers because everybody was doing it to me, and I'm like, man, I gotta learn this, gotta run them around. So yeah, just trying to figure out new stuff all the time.
Well, you've had many nicknames over the years, one of which was A1. That was your social media handle for forever. And we all just noticed just a few weeks ago you changed it to Annalie Waters, much more mature. What went into that thought? I know you've got a team back there making some of these branding decisions for you.
Yes, I'm 18 now, so technically an adult. Can't be going around with that Instagram handle anymore, I guess. But yeah, Annalie Waters looks nice on Instagram, but just trying to brand myself in the best way possible.
Absolutely, you do a great job doing it. Guys, give her another round of applause. You're headed to Championship Sunday. Mish.
Hannah, Annalie, thanks so much. We've got a thriller coming up next in the men's singles semifinal. Chris Hayworth and Jack Sock. This one has fireworks written all over it. Dave Fleming and myself will break it all down when we return.